Hi everyone, it's Drew here, and I'm here today to share with you my one and only Christmas journal for the year. Um, so let's get right to it. It's 6 inches wide by 8 1/4 inches tall. It's one signature sewn with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch and has a total of 92 page surfaces, all in this one signature. And even though it is all one signature, because of the soft cover, which it is a soft cover, it lays nice and flat, easy for journaling. I have, well, let's start here. I've got a little dangle that I made to go on the front, and I've tied it with seam binding ribbon. And it looks complicated because there's so much of it, but it's not really. And I tied it in a knot, which makes it easy to keep it all together when you want to put it back on, but leaves it free so that it's easier than having ribbon hanging. Okay, the cover has been embroidered. I did this embroidery a while back, and I love red work, and I made two. One I'm going to frame, and the other one I thought would make a nice journal cover. And I've put it on red and white coffee stained ticking with a little lace on the spine. The back is just plain. I've put corner protectors on it. And let's go inside. Okay, so we've got a tuck here with a die cut tree and a label that says Christmas magic is silent. You don't hear it, you feel it, and you know it, and you believe it. And then there are two journaling cards inside. One is a reproduction of an old book, and then another is Jolly Old St. Nicholas. Okay, the kit that I've used primarily, I have used from several different makers, but primarily the kit that I've used is Festive Compendium by Tracy Fox. Okay, we have a little trim, and then we have a pocket here with, this is a tag from the kit, and this is a journaling card that I have made. I made a masterboard and then cut it out and added this picture of this little girl. Isn't she cute? And look at the work on that dress. Wow. Anyway, I love these old sepia and the old black and white photos. Okay, and then we have page. I have some, actually I was going to say that's stenciling, but it's not. It is printed. And then this paper is from Ruby and Pearl, and I love it. I took the polka dots and put a little gold glitter on them. And another tag from the kit. And this one is also. And then a little mouse tag. I'll just put these all back at the end, otherwise it's going to take too long. Okay, and then we have, this is also from the compendium, Festive Compendium, excuse me, and I sized it down and made a side tuck pocket out of it with, from the official desk of Santa Claus, congratulations, we are pleased to inform you you are on Santa's nice list. Keep up the great work, Santa Claus. Okay, and then I have a little fussy cut Santa, vintage Santa on the front. And then here I've created a tall journaling card just by some collage work and then a fussy cut Santa and a little label. Some stenciling. Another pocket with another book cover reproduction. And we have Santa. And this is also a reproduced book cover. We have some Edith Holden. And a coffee dyed or tea dyed doily. I'm not sure because a lot of times I mix the two together, and then sometimes I don't. I separate them, so I'm never really sure which paper comes from where. But anyway. Okay, and then we have over here we have a little flip back paper clip with a red bead, and in here we have some Christmas ad ephemera and a vintage Santa stenciling on the back. I forgot to say welcome to anyone new here, and welcome back to any of my subscribers. I really appreciate you being here. And we have a Santa with a journaling card. And this is some paper that I splattered with some red and green watered down paint, and also some gold, although on this one you can't see it very much, but on some of the others you will be able to see it. And then some red fabric that I sewed together to make a little ruffle. And here we have a pocket with another large tag from the kit. A small tag from the kit. And then this I absolutely love. This is from Lorna Taylor at Taylor Made Journals. And these are so cute. She has a kit with all these little girls, and just, oh, I just love, well, actually they're fairies, Christmas fairies. Her little plaid dress. And the deer, that always gets me, the deer. Okay, and then a cluster. Some more stenciling, and then here you can see the gold splatter on the page. Some more here. I hope everyone is doing well. And it is 2 days after Thanksgiving as I'm filming this. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Those that live in the U.S. and celebrate. Okay, then we have a short page here with a pocket. This is a double pocket. Another vintage Santa. And then we have a tuck here with another vintage Santa and another copy of a book cover, The Night Before Christmas. And then over here I've done some collage work on the page, and another tag made from a masterboard with a fussy cut Santa on the front and a label. I've added some gold glitter in spots throughout. You'll see it here and there. And then on the back I've used some Amazon packing paper to cover the back. And a paper clip with a red jingle bell. Another piece of Christmas ephemera for writing. Along with another journal card that I made from my masterboard, and then adding a fussy cut Santa to the top. Okay, some vintage wrapping paper, and inside this is a reproduction of a Christmas book page. This is definitely a journal. Lots and lots of room for journaling. And here we have some more ephemera, again with the Amazon packaging on the back. A little gold glitter. And then here I've done a double pocket with a vintage Santa. And this is from, this is a collage that I made and then cut it up and made some tags out of it. And another tag from the kit. This is a beautiful kit. Gorgeous illustrating. Tracy did such a wonderful job on that. And I know she has a new kit out this year that I also have bought and hope to get to shortly. Oh, I can't remember the name of it now. Festive something. Okay, another ruffled edge, fabric edge. And then we have, this was a master board that I made also and then added some photo to it. I believe, I better not say, I'm not sure where this image comes from, but if you want to know, you can always leave a comment in the box below and I will look it up and get back to you. Okay, and then on the back we have another tag from Tracy's kit and some lined paper that I've attached to the page for more journaling. And then over here we have a page with a wraparound of one of the pages that I have sized down and wrapped it around a page for more journaling. And then we have this cute little envelope. It's a letter. It says Letters to Santa, and inside it's just a little piece of coffee dyed paper that I've stuck in there for an extra little bit of journaling. Well, I'll get it on there eventually. Okay. And then Edith Holden again. And then over here we have another pocket. I've accented some of the berries with some gold. And then the little cluster has a little piece of gold ribbon in it. Some more Christmas advertising. And another vintage Santa with packing paper on the back. Oh my goodness, I don't know if you can hear that. That is our little dog. We have workers in the yard getting some of our yard under control. I don't want to bore you with the details, but anyway, we're just so happy to be having this done. And they're laying plastic weed mat everywhere where we're not planting, and then we'll be adding gravel and there, and yeah, finally we'll have a yard that's not full of weeds. Okay, and then this is the center. I've added some gold glitter on the berries and some of the centers of the poinsettias. Okay, more Edith Holden. Then we have a short page here, and I've stenciled the background and made this. I love this pocket, and I'm pretty sure I saw it somewhere done by someone else, and I really liked it with the corner protector on it, and then a piece of ephemera. So then we have a postcard and another little piece of ephemera. I love this one. I don't know if you can hear the workers outside. I apologize. But this was something when we moved in here, it had been a rental for like 30 years. And the renters were fine. It wasn't that so much, but the yard the yard was huge, and we went through that period here in California where we couldn't water, so everything was dead. But then when it would rain, then the weed seeds would come up. It was horrible. This is our 4th year here, and we've been getting it under control, one area at a time. It's a huge, huge yard, and so this is a big piece of it. And anyway, that's what's going on here. So I do apologize again for any noise. Okay, and then I have another book page. Book cover. And then just a little old vintage card. Well, actually, itself is not vintage. The image is vintage. And then I've made a cluster here. And then I've done a collage here. And this is a die cut Christmas bell, one of my very favorite die cuts. And I die cut it out of a darker colored coffee stained paper and applied it there. I just love it. And this, you've probably seen this already. It's on a few of the pages. Okay, and then here we have another little flip out with a vintage image, Santa Claus, and another piece of Christmas ephemera. I'm so used to having my camera not set up correctly, and that I'm just trying to get used to being able to actually pull things out, and you be able to see them in the right direction. Okay, and then we have a label here. Christmas magic is silent. You don't hear it, you feel it, you know it, and you believe it. I think that's the same one that I have on the front. I will fix that so that it's not the same. Okay, and then on the back we have another tag that I have made with collage work, and then an image, and added a little embellishment there. Okay, and this is the other side of the wrapping paper with, this is a Wanamaker Christmas book order blank. And a journaling card. Okay, I've lost my paper clip. Well, I'll find it later. I know it's here somewhere. Okay, and then here we have another Christmas advertisement. And another journaling card that I made from some collage work, and then I added an image to the front with some of the Scotch tape that I made to look old, and another little label. And I love this Christmas train. Oops. Some bits from my trims. More stenciling, another book cover, and journaling card. Okay, more stenciling, more splatter paper. It's another little tuck here with Christmas list, child, naughty or nice, and checked by Santa. And another journaling card. Okay, then here we have another pocket with more tags, and all of these tags are from the Festive Compendium kit. And then another one of the trains for a pocket. Okay, and then here we have another little flip with a little image attached and another piece of ephemera from the kit and the 12 Days of Christmas. Okay, it's one of my little notes I leave myself. Okay, and then here is a die-cut reindeer. And this one was done out of, it wasn't coffee dyed, it was just plain kind of manila or vanilla colored cardstock, and then I distressed it with some ink. Another splatter page and a ruffle. Music page with some stenciling, and then this has got a double pocket inside, one with another piece of paper from the kit that I have sized down for journaling, and another tag that I made with collage work, and then another one of those beautiful images from Lorna at Tailor Made Journals. This is such a beautiful kit. I mean, there's several. She has this one with the little plaid dresses, and then some have kind of like a snowy look, white dress. They're just beautiful. I think there's 3 different groups of different types of photos with the way they're dressed. Okay, now. Oh, I'm sorry, that does not go. This is it. Okay. And then I made a little. I did a little collage on the edge here. This is strictly for looks. It's not a tuck or anything. It's just purely decoration. And then we have another flip out here with mincemeat and genuine English plum pudding advertisement. Do many of you know, or have you had mincemeat pie? It was one of my favorites growing up. I really love it. I haven't made it in quite some time now, but my father-in-law liked it. I used to make it for him, but then he passed now a few years ago, and I haven't made it since. Okay, and another journaling card. But I do miss it. I just love the flavor of it. Okay, and then this all goes in here. This little image is from a Christmas kit by Artie Mays. Oops. Okay. Eat at the back of the Edith Holden. Another little fussy cut. Another pocket with, let's see, we've got a tag from the kit, a journaling card that I can't tell you who it's from, but I can look it up. It's from this, the one that I showed you before on a smaller tag. And then this is I thought this was, I'm sorry, this is a pocket. It's a large pocket. Obviously it's large. But I left it open in the back too, so that you can I actually need to remind myself, because I will put a piece of coffee dyed paper in the back there. Or I will leave it in, I have put together, and I'm also still gathering things for it, a little package of leftover bits from the kit and so forth, that will go along with this. And so I will probably put some coffee dyed paper in with this and some other things that you could use back there. So, Okay, and then with stenciling and another tuck with another collage and a large journaling card, and this pretty cute little photo. Okay. And another pocket, a double pocket, because we've got an image here with another little image inside. And I hope I haven't gotten too far out of frame. It kind of looks like maybe I've scooched a little bit there. Hope that's better. Okay, and then inside we have another tag from the kit. Another journaling card from a masterboard. I did a masterboard on postcards. And then cut, oops, oh no. I was going to fix that so that didn't happen. Okay, that goes in there. And then this, I love this, one of my very favorite images for Christmas. I think I put it in just about every journal that I make. More stenciling. A little top tuck with a page that I have sized down and made into a journaling card, and a book cover again. Another one, I should say. And I did some fussy cutting. I think this is from Festive Compendium too, and I cut it out and just put it on that corner tuck. And then here we have a glassine bag, and it provides several pockets. There's one in back of the bag with a tag in it, and then a tag inside the bag that is from the kit. And then we have, I put a pocket. This was a pocket from the kit, and I tore the top. And then this is another little pocket down here. And so I have put another one of, this is another one of the images from Lorna's kit. And in this one, she's wearing a red dress, not the plaid. And then another tag from the kit. This is also from the kit, this little image here, and I made it into a pocket. Now this does not want to go. Okay, I know it goes down further than that. Okay, and then this is a writing board. Piece of fuzz. And on the back, I have made another pocket with images from the kit, and this is also from the kit that I fussy cut. And then some more tags for more journaling. This is full, just full of places to journal. If you like to journal, this is going to be great for you. In fact, I wrote down, because I have in here, there are, when I did the first count, there were 65 plus tags and journaling cards. There are way more than that now, because I've added several, plus all the extra papers and so forth that I also added. So there is so much room, so many spaces for journaling. And then in the back we have, this is the end, we have, I'll take this out while I do this, a big pocket here. We have, this is a piece of stationery that I copy dyed. Lots of space there. Okay. And then we have a tag and another tag and a journaling card and I'll have to come back and fix this. better in a minute after I'm done filming. And another little journaling card. And then this is a little envelope. And I believe this is from an Artie Mays kit. Oh, I'm not sure though, but I think that's where it's from. And in the pocket, I have printed out numbers so that if you want, you can make this into a December daily. I mean, I know that if someone orders this now or in the next couple days, December 1st is tomorrow, so you're not going to have it when December 1st starts, but it won't be too bad to catch up. And if you don't use it for this one, maybe use it on a future purchase of a journal. Okay, and so that is it. Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate it. I do appreciate my subscribers, and like I said, any of you that are new, if you did enjoy any of the content, I would love it if you would subscribe and give me a thumbs up. That helps people find my channel. And I hope to be doing some things for channel growth this year. That's my hope. I'm a little slow. Anyway, again, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for coming by. Have a wonderful holiday season, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.